I missed, didn't I? Okay, sorry. Hey, that's it. I'm back here with Path of Radiance, Chapter 18. Crimea marches, which it actually hasn't said yet, but I think it's about to at some point. After this scene, probably. So good to be out of that forest, or at least to have it fixed. Now I want to spend time in it, now that it's nice, but obviously we've got other stuff to do. Fine, whatever. Save our forest picnic for after the war, whatever.
You have done excellent work, Ike. Thanks to you, the wound that has scarred Benyon for many long years can finally begin to heal.
Or at least scar over.
As promised, Benyon now offers its support to Crimea's restoration.
Restoration? The war's still ongoing. You can't restore it when they're still going to be breaking it?
However, Prime Minister Sephiran has yet to return, which limits the reinforcements I can provide. Be that as it may, what troops I can spare await your command. Use them as you see fit.
I understand. Thank you. That's good news, isn't it, Princess Valencia? Yes. Yes, it is.
This has taught me a valuable lesson. Our land needs the Laguz. I also believe that Bayark and Laguz need each other to survive. The previous apostle, my grandmother, was desirous of such a world, as were my own parents. Princess Valencia, your father, King Ramon of Crimea, was a true pioneer in the area of Bayark-Laguz relations. In the very near future, I will give the Imperial Senate a few suggestions on achieving a fully integrated society. I doubt the road will be easily traveled, but I can no longer turn a blind eye to these issues.
I don't think that's what you have been doing. I think you just haven't had the wherewithal. You put a lot of blame on yourself, young lady.
Princess Valencia, you must rebuild Crimea. If you are successful, we will join forces and change the world.
Empress Seneca, your vision surpasses even my own. My father would be so pleased to hear your words. Looks like you're through with me. I'll wait outside until you finish talking.
Hold! I am most definitely not through with you!
Huh? What did I do now?
You're as impudent and as impatient as ever. Heed me, Ike. If you are to help lead the Crimean Liberation Army, you must be given a more appropriate title.
Lead the army? I don't think that was ever his idea. If you're talking about making me a noble, I'll decline, thanks. That's not my kind of thing.
You are not in a position to refuse. Giving some nameless mercenary control of Benyon's troops would be problematic. And more importantly, it would affect the troops. You will resign yourself to this and receive peerage from Princess Valencia. God damn it, get this honorific or get out. Don't get out. This is your only choice.
What? No, wait, this is absurd. The blast. Of all the foolish... Sorry about this. If you're absolutely opposed to it, I won't force you. No. I have to do what's necessary. What am I supposed to do now? Put on a funny hat or something? Will you lend me your sword? Which one? Which degree of brokenness of sword would you like? Thank you. Now, may I ask you to kneel before me? Thank you. All right. I think we just did it. He was just like, it's not gonna get any better. May as well just do it. All right. Let me begin. In the name of House Crimea, I hereby grant you the title and rank of Lord, and all the honors it conveys. Rise, Lord Ike. So I can stop saying my Lord Ike. That's really a mouthful. Oh, he's gonna get a new class. Oh, dope. Wait now, Ike, isn't this something you would like? A bit more dex and speed and defense and probably a bunch of other stuff too? I had you close enough to level 20 that I don't feel like I wasted too much. That's a nice look for you. Whoa. Jesus. I thought Mist was about to catch up to your strength, but evidently not. It is done. What the hell happened to my clothes? What an odd feeling.
Aha! Your new rank suits you.
I completely agree. Yes, it truly does. Alright, this is weird. Everyone get away from me. I suppose. Not that it matters to me. He says quickly before anyone continues the hype train without his... Oh, narration time, everybody! Whoa, Benyon is always so huge, I forget that. Western Benyon is home to a great forest. At one time, these woods were home to the kingdom of Serenus and ruled... It's gotta be Serenes, right? But I've always said Serenus. And ruled by the Heron clan of the bird tribes. Big forest, large forest, not small patch of trees. Following the Serenus massacre, the forest lost its color and vitality. Some said it was the sorrow of the goddess made real. For 20 long years, the devout citizens of Benyon trembled in shame and loathing over the crime they had committed. The devout well, not all of them. The Benyon Empress, Apostle Seneki, stepped forward as representative of her countrymen. And these two were real cool about the whole thing. Kneeling before the surviving Heron Prince and Princess, she gave voice to the apology of her people. She spoke not as one nation to another, but as neighbors on the same continent. The massacre was unforgivable, as most massacres tend to be. However, hatred breeds hatred, and if the cycle of grief and anger is not broken, it will continue for time, without end. It was with this in mind that the Herons accepted the Apostle's apology. Figures of balance, as they all are. And so it was that Serenus Forest was returned to its former glory.
Yay! Look at us go!
Afterward, as payment for Ike's service, Princess Lencia gained the services of a regiment of Benyon army regulars, and Ike got a badass new pauldron. Though of common birth, Ike receives peerage from the princess and is given command of the army. As the first snow of the season falls, and the newly commissioned General Ike takes control of the Command Liberation Army. Oh, snow! I love snow! It's gonna be so nice to see a chilly area. It's been so bloody hot. He leads it toward the knife-edged mountains that mark the border between Benyon and Dayan. Oh my god, we're doing that already? God, this seems a little bit premature, does it not? Should we not secure a bit of goodwill from Phoenix's Goldoa, Gallia, Andor, the Raven one, Kilvas? Ah, here we are. Chapter 18. Crimea marches. Does this mean we're gonna get, like, new battle music and stuff, since new title and new story beat?
So, they've left Benyon, have they?
According to our spy, they march with a regiment of Benyon's army. They plan to take a land route through Dayan and then into Crimea.
Ha! They plan to cut across Dayan? With nothing more than a single regiment at whose core is a tattered band of ragtag mercenaries.
Who have killed all of your generals you've sent after them so far.
Gawain's son leads this rabble, yes? How does he stand up to his father's legacy?
He doesn't. He's just a boy, not yet worthy of his father's name.
Disappointing.
Though his skill with the blade is rough, there is something uncanny about him. People seem drawn to him. And not just Benyon's apostle, either. He's also gained the trust of the Serenus survivors, and of King Phoenixus as well.
The Herons are alive!
It appears that 2 members of the royal family survived.
Look how nicely the table's been set for us. Bring one of them to me, I care not which one. And I want the medallion as well.
As you wish.
Uh-oh. I get the sense, never mind about what I get the sense of, because I played the second one.
Once we cross that great wall, we'll be in Dayan. Look there, atop that building. Dayan Wyvern Riders on patrol.
They won't be happy to see us. Tell me, General Ike, have you faced Wyvern Riders in combat? I think so, yeah, in Serenus, yeah. Only a few times. I got the impression that the Kilvas Ravens were the more dangerous foe. If that's your impression, then you have yet to fight true Wyvern Riders. Jill cries in the background. What do you mean? I have no way of judging the ones we see here, but I know that another unit, one that was attached to Benyon's Temple Guard. They had their reasons for leaving, but the important thing to remember is that they are exceedingly powerful. Which explains why the Apostle sent you to accompany us. That's right. Pegasus Knights fare better than most against Wyvern Riders. We know the skies as well as they do. Yeah, I prefer to keep my feet on the ground, thank you. Can I entrust the flying business to you? Of course! We'll bring honor to the name of the Apostle Sacred Guards. Please tell me she's actually in my party and I don't have to, this ain't no escort mission. I mean, even if it was, she'd probably just race ahead of all of us, being like an actual proper holy guard.
I'd like to report the results of our last battle. We really took our sweet-ass time.
Ooh, I thought that was bonus XP for a minute. We have no bonus XP from that. God damn it. Whatever. MVP Jill. Oh, well, I guess I was having her act a whole lot, so that's sensible.
There were no deaths and no injuries beyond our capabilities to heal. Everyone performed exceedingly well. That is all. With your leave, I will excuse myself.
Sure. Have fun. I feel like Soren's the friend who's always cold, though, so probably he's got to snuggle under Ike's cape in a minute. Supports. Still not another one with Soren, and I'll reserve. I do kind of want to see the Oscar one, but I am going to save it probably because we only get the one more, and maybe that one of these 3 is someone I find interesting. Rolf and Marsha I want to see. Brahm and Nefni I do want to see. Boyd and Mist. Mist doesn't. I don't have one with her yet, do I? No, but I could have her with, anyone. Probably should start at some point. Mist and Jill, that's interesting. Reese and Mia. Who do I have Mia doing with? I do want to see Mia and Ileana is the thing, but I don't know which one I want to see to fruition. Because like I feel like Mia and Reese and Mia and Ileana would both be interesting, and then I'm like, Reese and Titania, is that the one I want, or Reese and Mia? I kind of get the sense that Reese would be. I mean, obviously that this does not necessarily imply a romantic thing, because Mist is like 14 or whatever, and Jill is like 20 something. But just in terms of pairing, I feel like Reese would be interested in becoming good friends with someone like Mia, who's like a strong sword fighter, considering he has sort of like similar aspirations, but he's just sort of not got the physical attributes requisite. I mean, if you ask me, I mean, you could start a sword fighting with a strength of 2. It just will start doing a little damage. I mean, look at Soth over here. He's still fighting, even though he's doing no damage. I've got so many queued up here, and I won't be able to, like, see any of them through if I don't start doing stuff now. Whatever, we can at least see Reese and Mia. I'm happy with that, considering Mia only gets, like, 3.
Ah, it's you? You? Reese? Well, can't be picky, I guess. Hiya! Take this weapon, cur! Oh, hello, Mia. What is this? A sword. Yes, I think that's right. Oof! It's heavy. Yes, sir. Who would have thought it was gonna be you? Funny that. Now, get ready. On guard. Yeah! Wait. Stop, please. I don't know what's going on. I can't use weapons. What? Ah, come on. You can use them a little, right? Right? No, I've never even touched one before. But if you just want me to hold it, I can. I hold this end, right? This is so disappointing. I had my fortune read the other day, and the old crone told me that I'd soon come across my one true foe. With white robes flowing in the breeze, your arch-rival rides towards you. I was so looking forward to it. Sorry to disappoint you. I'm pretty sure that it's not me. It's not your fault, Reese. I was just prepped for a big fight with my arch-rival, and then you came walking by. Thought maybe it was you, you know? I can just stand here and hold the sword if you want to hit it a few times. Nah, forget it. I don't want you to get hurt. I'll give up for today. Shucks!
Sounds Mist. Like I said, Mist and Mordecai would be great, but I'm afraid it appears that we have benched this man. Boyd and Braum, that would be kind of fun. But also, I know a lot of people like Boyd x Mist. I don't know how old he's supposed to be, though. He looks like he could be at least 20. I don't know how old she's supposed to be either. I mean, she's like somewhere between 13 and 18, and he's somewhere between like 15 and 20. Let's do. I am curious about Mist and Jill though, and she's only got Mist and. Oh well, Levy. Have I had her with anyone yet? Maybe Levy and Jill would be interesting. Jill and Mist. Let's see this anyway. I'm curious.
Oh, there you are.
Back again, Mist?
Because you didn't join us for supper. Again.
No one wants to share the table with a dance soldier. It would ruin the meal.
My brother says he doesn't care.
He says that.
And I'm just glad to have someone close to my age traveling with us.
Case in point, I have no goddamn idea.
So come on, let's go eat something.
I can't, I'm sorry.
I see. Well, then, I'll just have to bring the food to you. I'll be right back.
But, hold it a second. She ain't holding a second for no one. And Rolf, I was doing, I have him some ranks with Marsha, is that right?
Yes.
Shinon doesn't look like he's coming back, probably. Curious about who this last one is, so I won't do that just yet. Braum hasn't had support with anyone. Maybe, Boyd hasn't. Maybe Braum and... Titania probably does not with Mist, because Titania I had with... Reese, and then probably... Oh, no. Well, Mist would be kind of the only one, wouldn't she? Oh, I don't know why it's such a Tetris here. I haven't seen any of Boyd's, though, so let's do Boyd in one. Sure, Titania. Boyd and Titania. No. Boyd and... God damn it. Yeah, Boyd and Titania, let's do it. Even the slight bit of bonus on one character will help, even though I guess it makes more sense to stack it with 1A and 1B. 98, 99, 100. Done. Blech. What's the point in swinging an axe by myself? I should probably try to find Ike. But maybe a quick nap. Oh, speaking of, can Ike use axes now? Now that he's all Mr. Lord Boy? I think there's something about that. Maybe a quick nap first. Boyd! Ah! Oh, Titania. Where do you think you're going? Are you blowing off your training again? No, I'm not slacking. I swear, I was just going to work out with Ike. You know me, I'm all about the fighting. Boyd, I know that training is tough, but if you make light of it, you're closer to death than you ever want to be. You're a mercenary. When you're confused or exhausted during a long battle, instincts make all the difference. But Titania, I just can't get into training when I don't have a partner. Can't get into it. Boyd, don't make me chew you out again. Joking! I'm just joking. What I just said, all a joke. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I'm just dying to do some practice swings. Yeah! Boy, training is so much fun. Isn't that right, Titania? Woo! I love training. Darn it, Boyd, why are you so lazy? You're a natural fighter, you know that? You could even be a better fighter than me if you just put your mind to it. Anyway, keep practicing. Nothing like Titania coming around to just be like, oh, no, I'm working. I promise. Oh, I was like, affect Lagoose, just because he got the Lagoose Slayer, I see. I was like, what, did he just get that? Yeah, he's freaking strong now. Oh my god. I don't know if I can sort them by strength right about now, but he's probably up there. I think he might be the highest. Higher than Boyd, higher than Jill, higher than... Maybe not higher than Miss when she levels up, I'm not sure. Not as high as Lily, fair enough. Higher than Mia, higher than Astrid. As high as Titania, jeez. That'll do me for sports for now. Info, let me not miss any of these this time. Soldier, 2 stars, hello.
General Ike, all troops are ready to move out.
Alright, can you have them wait?
Do you want them to fall out and wait in their tents? Or would you rather they form up and stand at attention?
Go ahead and have them stand down. I'll call them when I'm ready.
Yes, sir.
Begging your pardon, sir. All troops have been ordered to stand down. However, General Tenneth requests her orders. Are her Pegasus Knights to stand down as well?
Am I supposed to decide that too? General Ike, you've been given command of the entire army, sir. We will not move without your orders, sir. General Tenneth's troops are to follow General Tenneth's orders.
Understood, sir. General Tenneth's Pegasus Knights will not be deployed unless there is a request for reinforcements. Those are the orders of General Tenneth. By your leave, sir.
Oh man, poor Ike. And speaking of General Tenneth, Tenneth, do you have a moment? General Ike, what is it? Is there a problem? I noticed that he didn't call her General Tenneth. I thought you might be able to provide me with some information. Yes? What can you tell me about King Daeon? I'd like to know something of him before I have to face him in battle. Truth be told, I've never fought him either. I cannot give you any specifics, but I will tell you what little I do know. Please, whatever you can tell me would be appreciated. Ashnard's coronation. Let me see. Yes, it was 18 years ago. You see, a plague had struck the capital, spreading out to affect the surrounding region of Novasa and beyond. Ashnard was crowned the year after that great tragedy finally subsided. In the entire history of Tellius, no calamity has claimed the lives of so many Beorc and Lagoos, not since the Great Flood. 2 years before, it struck Benyon, and the entire population of Serenus was nearly obliterated. The year after that, close to 1,000 Beorc, nobles and peasants alike, perished in Daeon. Nobles, you say? So the royal family fell victim to this plague as well? Yes. The reigning king and queen and some 20 or so princes and princesses fell ill, and everyone who fell ill perished. For a time, the people despaired of losing the entire royal bloodline of Daeon. It seemed that none would survive. And yet Ashnard survived. He did. It is quite interesting in a sense. You see, his name was never mentioned in any talk of succession before that time. He was of such distant bloodline that he was unlikely to be king. In another place, though, his name was already well known. Where was that? On the battlefield. As you know, Daeon is home to many brave warriors. At the time, then Prince Ashnard was said to have been a match for an entire troop of Pegasus Knights. Benyon and Daeon both keep close and watch over their borders, and their patrols fought in many skirmishes. Although there was no war to speak of, these land disputes did end with Daeon claiming a small portion of Benyon soil. It would be no exaggeration to say this was solely due to the strength of one man, Ashnard. Forgive me. I have spoken longer than I intended. It's about time we get back to the business of marching preparations. No, thank you for telling me so much. If we have another chance, please share more of your stories. Understood. Bunch of personal virtue, not how I expected he would be brought to the throne. Well, did they say that he was specifically brought to the throne that way, or just that it was among the reasons he was a respected king when he showed up? Tormod, how's it going? I'm sorry for benching you.
Ike, which troop should we fall in with? We've received no orders yet.
Tormod Morim, I know I've asked you many times, but are you sure you want to be here?
You keep asking that. Maybe you don't want us here. Is that it? I don't know what to think.
No, it's not that at all. To be honest, the battle ahead is going to be hard. It looks bleak. I'd rather those without direct ties to Crimea not get involved.
A bleak battle? What about trying to free all the slaves in Benyon? Now those were bleak battles. Bleak battles are our specialty, right, Morim?
Yes, you are? Oh, yes, you are right, I guess. What was Morim's voice even? Yes, you are. Yet, thanks to Ike's time in Benyon, things have changed completely. That's right. The Apostle has promised to press her investigation until there's not a single Lagoon slave left in the entire nation. So there's no reason for you to continue fighting, is there? You don't owe me anything.
We're going to fight with you, Ike. We want to help.
It is our right to join you in this, just as it is your right to refuse us. To be perfectly frank, I would be willing to beg to get you to join us. Both of you, alright? Alright.
Ha! You can count on us!
I will, however, be benching you for the battles to come until this war is over. Sorry, unrelated.
Boing!
So no bonus XP to award, which is a shame, because I feel like Lethe probably could have used it. Holy shit. Oh, he's only level 2, I see. I was like, god damn, she's just like overwhelmingly more powerful than both these people, even at their same level. She's a level below him, and 3, his strength is senior. Does he outspeed her or something? Skill 13, speed 15, defense 12. No, none of those come close, in spite of his being a level above. I guess there's no guarantee if he got up to her level that he would match her either. I mean, she is pretty jacked. Very well. Skills. Do we have any new? Well, okay. First of all, let's get the heck out of. Let's just. I'm like tempted to just convoy everyone's stuff. Hang on. I'll be back in a minute. All right. I get a regal sword. I guess he'll take the Lagoon Slayer again. What's this? This is for armor? Oh, horseback. That's kind of lame. And I'll give him his slim sword because he's getting major crits with that, and I'll leave that for now. Grab him a fresh vulnerary. Ooh, he's got enough fire rank to use Elfire. Definitely take that. The Goose Guard. How long have we had that? Huh. Actually, before I carry on much farther, let's see what the armor's got in stock right now. So an iron sword, iron lance, iron axe. That's all good. A steel axe, iron bow, steel bow, a dagger. Ooh, is this like a more powerful combat knife? Ooh, might 4. Yes, please. And wait for it, so it won't slow him down none. Yeah, I'm gonna buy, like, 4 of those for Zoth. I'm gonna buy him 2, and then just buy another one for the convoy. Fire, we've got plenty of. Okay, that's, not as much stuff as I was hoping. What about the shop? Pure water, vulneraries, men. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, they weren't selling javelins there, were they? Oh, no! No javelins, no hand axes. We gotta be really sparing with those then for a bit. Should I give you the killer lance? Nah, better for Nephany, who's all speedy with it. I think I'll give you the Lagoon's Guard. That probably makes sense, doesn't it? Oh, you can equip the Night Ward? Raises defenses. That's kind of tempting for you, actually. Even though I usually have that on Astrid, and it's been helpful for her. No, let's give it to him. Maybe Astrid gets the Lagoon's Guard or something. Nephany, I'm going to give, like, all kinds of crazy lances. But actually, you would be good for Lagoon's Guard. Yeah, let's do that. I'm giving you... Oh, you don't have the requisite lance rank? Okay, you know what? I'm going to get you... Because Braum is only up at... What lance is he? Oh, he's at B, and you're at... C. Okay, yeah, I'll bring you up to his level because I have some stuff I want you to wield right about now. Wait, what? I have no items you can use. Why the hell not? Oh, are you only allowed to use an arm scroll of the very, like once? I would have waited before, well, damn it. Okay. Oh no, she has to have a weapon equipped, I see. Sorry, there we go. Bring! Grab yourself a spear, the killer lance, a steel lance, and then, I guess, an iron one. That's sensible, I think. Skill is mad, so if you put a killer lance on top of that, you're going to be throwing out the crits. I'll give you a slim lance, but I wish we had a few more. And a steel and a javelin. Ooh, the might of the Lagoon's lance is actually quite hefty. I'll give you an iron on top of this. Yeah. Well, no, we need more lances. Oh, we can buy iron lances, so I'll do that. I guess you're not likely to pick up any other weapons, so may as well just grab a wind and a fire. Oh, how I longed for the day when we would get to restock all this junk. Okay, our hand axe supply isn't too frail here. Gonna keep you going with the hammer, because that's been going well. Gonna give you 1 iron and 1 steel. Killer axe, should we give that to you or to Tanya? Probably to Tanya, right? Yeah. So I'll just give you this hand axe for now. Give you a javelin, steel, and the last iron. And the last steel with 1 hit on it. Why not? You can smash it. Oh, we do have a physic. Oh god, how long have we had that? Son of a biscuit. Okay. I'm gonna give you a heal and a mend. And then I'm just gonna, like, give you a sword for when that goes down. That you get to use those. And then another heal, I guess. I figure you're gonna start using light things. So I'll give you... Oh, should I give you both of these? Ooh. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll give you one of these and one of this, and then I guess heal and then physic, because mend is, you're already doing a lot of heals. I'm gonna give you vulnerary, elixir, and pure water. Nope, I have to put one of those away, because I need both. I want both of this equipment on you. Is he allowed to steal if he doesn't have an open spot? I'm actually not sure. Like, if he steals it, does it just go to the convoy? I'm gonna leave him with 1 open slot just in case that's not how it works. Nearly out of lances is just like the last thing I would have expected to happen ever. I'm giving you all the funky ones. I'm giving you like the short axe and the goose axe and killer axe and all this stuff. Oh, or is the short axe... Should we give you 1 hand axe? Because you put in enough work with that. I'm almost tempted to give you a hand axe over the iron axe. I mean, it lowers your accuracy a bunch, and you're pretty reliable with an iron axe, but we've got Boyd for that reliable damage, so I'm gonna give you all the funky axes. Very well! Stare and wonder into the mysteries, the absolute majesty of our new setup of equipment. Isn't it so exciting to carry on and look at all this stuff that I've given to all the people? It's so incredible when you look at it and think about the amount of time it took me to do it. It was only about 10 minutes. Great! And since we should forge something, because that's a good thing to do and I should have been doing it all along, I say we forge Rolf a bow. I mean, really, so priorities for forging a weapon. I'm feeling like I want Rolf with a new bow. I probably want to give Nephany some kind of really powerful lance, and Brahm and Marcia for that matter. Ilyana, she's doing fine. Boyd and Jill, that's probably okay. If I could forge a dagger, I'd want, like a knife, I'd want one. And then I think Astrid with a new bow. So Rolf is probably the priority there, though, because he usually like is the one where it's like, if only you could do like 1 damage here. What kind of tomes can you make, by the way? Fire, wind... Oh, cool. Sorry. But I'm making you a bow. Shall we model on the steel one? Sure, we can just drop a bit of money on this one. I don't see why not. Your strength already is that, so it's not a big deal. I'll bring up the accuracy a bit. Bring the attack up all the way. Shall we put it with a bit of crit? I mean, putting up this much adds 4,000 gold to the cost. Or, sorry, 6,000 gold to the cost. I'll just put it up by 3. How's that? Add 1,000. I mean, we could really sell it all, do it all, and it's probably not a big deal. I'll just add the 3, though. And in honor of that time when he was training and he was like, I got 27 in the shots, but I should be able to get all 30, I'm calling this bow. You can't do numbers. Oh, God. Yes, you can. I'm calling it the 28th shot. So that every time he looks at this bow, he'll be reminded of the drive and the motivation he felt towards improving. Oh, I was also thinking a green bow here, even though we already gave the other... Oh, wait a minute. Purple. The 28th shot. Hell yeah. I mean, none of his other bows even come close. And the accuracy is actually a nice leg up. Very well. I mean, I'm happy with that. Ether. Oh, he can get a cult can be used to do ether. In certain instances, triggers both Sol and Luna consecutively. I mean, it's Ike. I kind of have to give him ether, don't I? Ether. Ooh, and I could probably someone else here would be good idea for Vantage. Oh, actually, Nephany would be kind of be dope for Vantage, wouldn't she? Nephany, I feel like one of her fast people, like Nephany, Marcia, or Mia. Well, she's already got it. Or does it make more sense to do it with a mage, given they're going to be like, if they go first, it would be better than getting wrecked by some huge melee weapon. I'm kind of thinking it wouldn't be a bad idea. It's not the rarest or most useful skill anyway. It's nice, but I'm thinking if she uses this and then I have to swap it out for something else later, I'm not going to be like, oh no, I wasted Vantage. Give it to her. And as for Gamble, I just don't feel comfortable in anyone's accuracy enough to be like, yeah, I'll just do that. If it was gonna be anyone, it would be like Astrid or Titania, probably. Oh my god, none of the things she has right now have any accuracy whatsoever. If I gave her an iron axe, then this would make more sense to use, I think. And my rationale for what I'm about to do is we've been trucking along without her for a fair bit, even though for such a powerful veto that she is. So if I can just make this gamble, as they call it, and make her like the most absurdly powerful veto, I'm definitely gonna do it. You don't need a Laguz axe. You need an iron axe. And you need to equip it and have an accuracy of 128, bring it down to 64. Oh man, minus enemies dodges of like 30, that's gonna be nothing. Well, if we just focus you all into things where you have a weapon triangle advantage, then you'll probably be able to decently hit. What the hell? Let's do it. Can't go back now. And I'm just gonna give like this thing. Or well, is it? Who else can get this thing? I think, actually, perhaps it's wise to wait until everyone is classed up. Oh, ooh, that could be interesting. Because it may be that they only get it at, like, their classed up thing, like maybe Brahm and Nephany can use that, but only when they're the next class up, and I think you get a higher capacity then as well, so. I'll actually hold off on that one. Ike's gonna be pretty ridiculously powerful as it stands anyway. Oh, Kieran's got Gamble. Interesting. Anyway, I'm sure any Path of Radiance and Tellius in general experts are like cringing that I just did that to poor Titania's accuracy, but what the hell? She had one of the better accuracies of us anyway, and I cannot risk Astrid. Astrid's like main strength, and as the way I see it right now, is her ability to just do that insanely constant 2 hits, always hits kind of thing. She's an incredibly powerful unit. Alincia?
My Lord Ike, are preparations complete?
Yes. The enemy should not be aware that we've come this far. We're going to launch a surprise attack and try to capture the wall on our first charge. Please wait for us at the base camp.
Very well.
There's no need to look so worried. We're well prepared. And we got you as a good luck charm.
Thank you for that, but
Do be careful, my lord Ike. Hey, don't worry. This may be our first battle as an official army, but we fought Dayan many times. We're going to win. After all, I can't lose my very first battle as a snooty noble now, can I? I believe in you. And I know that you will be victorious. Come back safe. Sure. Is everyone ready? Let's move out. Valencia, that means leave now, or fight with us. Pick one or the other. Hold a moment, my lord Ike. In the sky, something's coming. Who's that? Oh, it's Tabarn. Hi.
Ah, Ike. Well met. It appears that you're getting ready for your first battle as Cormea's army.
Yeah, what are you doing here? And you're escorting the Heron siblings back to Phoenixus, right?
That was the original plan, but someone here insisted that we follow you. Quite unreasonably, I might add.
You treated us with courtesy, Beork. We must act accordingly. Isn't that so, Leanne? You said your name was Ike, correct? Yes. You aided my sister and me during a time of danger. We Herons hold courtesy in high esteem. We must repay our debt to you. I really thought he was gonna not be so quick to warm up to us. This is amazing. I'm so happy. I'm happy he knows the whole world isn't against him anyway. That's really not necessary. We're practitioners of side magic. We cannot fight, but we can imbue our allies with strength. If you so wish it, I will travel with you. In this way I will repay you for what you have done. Sure, yeah, come on board! You were lucky to find your sister. Shouldn't you stay by her side?
Leanne understands what I do.
I see. In that case, welcome. Thank you. I swear on the honor of my clan to do all I can to strengthen your cause.
That's settled then. And you'll get aid from me as well. Janaf?
Right here, Your Majesty.
You'll go with the Cormean army and protect Raisin.
Leave it to me.
You too, Ulki, alright?
Of course. Tabarn, it's too much. I cannot accept this. You're already watching over Leanne and my father as well. Your father? Wait, who? Whomst?
These past 20 years, I know what it's like for you. I know what it's been like for you living in Phoenixus. I'm only sorry I can't do more.
Tabarn, I thank you. From the bottom of my heart. King Phoenixus, I will guard Raisin well. When Cormea is retaken, I will see him safely returned to you.
I will take you at your word. Your actions have created a bond of trust between yourselves and the Hawk and Heron clans. If you find yourself in a dire position, you can call on me. No matter what, I will fly to your aid.
That means a lot! Thank you! Wow, we got so many more people. Holy balls. We gained a strong ally where we had not thought to look for one, didn't we? Yes. Beork and Laguz. Beast tribe and bird tribe. There's no difference between us. We finally understand one another. Yes, I think you're right. Now, let's really get started. Everyone move out! Sweet, how many people do we actually get to bring, though? 13. Ike is now a lord. How cool is that? Oh my god, we get Tanith as well? Jeez, look at our squad right now. Okay. I need Soren. I need to bring Soren. So we don't get Leanne, but we do get Raisin. I definitely want to be bringing this man for his sings. What are his stats like? I mean, he's pretty decently evasive, so that'll be pretty handy. Does no defense whatsoever, except for res. Okay, so magic tank he can be. I dig that. I didn't even look at the map and see what the hell is going on here. Whoa, this looks weirdly small. This is not... I feel like there's definitely got to be more to this. 24? Huh. Whatever, so it's going to be a lot of close quarters, and we want, but the Wyvern Knights they said are coming, so we want, people in the sky. Oh, this is so tough now, because they're giving me all sorts of other cool people! How could I not add Tanith to my ranks? The thing I remember about Sonic Sword. I remember about the Tellius game, well, I guess there are only two, so what I remember from Radiant Dawn is that, especially toward the middle and the end, they give you a lot of veto characters, as I call them, like Tanith and a bunch of other people. So, and I seem to recall I made the mistake of not using like any of them, because I was all like, I only want to use the people from my original party, but at the same time, I do only want to use the people from my original party. I mean, I guess there's some sense of that, because they're going to be growing pretty quickly to the point where they're going to be these people anyway at some point. So, what are your skills like? Reinforce allows unit to call partner reinforcements. Allows unit to what? I mean, I do want Tanith for sure, but I just want all the people is the thing. Okay, I'm gonna bring this main crew: Roperon, Nephany, Ileana, Boyd, Jill. Oh, damn, just not much room. What are the defenses like here? Because it may not be worth bringing Soth. Oh, damn. Okay, yeah. Oh, and they've got people classed up as well. Okay, yeah, we're just seeing a large leap in powers and defenses and stuff. Oh. Some healers that Soth could get some attacks on. Oh, right, and he's got an attack of power of 10 now with the daggers. Oh, Garsh, try and bring Soth. Oh, I definitely want at least one of Tanith, Ulki, and Janaf. And I think of them, it would probably be Tanith that I want. Not just because she's cool, but, well, Ulki is cool as hell. These three are all cool. There's too much cool in the party. Shoot. We can leave Lethe for one or two here, I think. And I kind of want to bring Titania to try out her new gamble as the thing. Okay, well, you see that the one that makes the most sense to leave behind is Soren, but I can't do that because I want the supports. I'm gonna put Boyd behind because he's level 18. We should bring at least one healer. Let's bring Reese. Now my brain says just Tanith and Titania, but then I'm leaving behind Mia and Oscar. And I should bring them. There's too much cool. We'll survive without them for a bit, even though I do want to see her gamble in action. What is the Sonic Sword? A sorceress blade that uses... Oh, okay, it's a ranged sword. Hell yeah. And it's a magic one, too. Oh, that would be exceptionally cool for Mist, wouldn't it? When she gets her whole thing, because her magic is also decent. I'm getting mad, because I think the most sensible one to leave behind is Soth, but, like, I really need to start getting him in battles, otherwise it's going to be rough. Actually, these people can fight. These mages can fight back, so maybe it's not a good idea to bring him. Alright, sorry, Soth. I'm gonna make every attempt to get him up in levels as we go on, but it may be all for naught in the end. Okay, so that means we get to bring one of Boyd, Tanith, Janaf, Ulki, Mist, Lethe, Astrid, and Titania. I have to choose one of these people right now. I think Boyd is the most sensible for, like level-wise, but goddamn do I want to bring one of the other ones and try them out. If I bring Tanith, I'm going to leave her magic sword behind so that Mist can have it at some point. I'm going to bring Titania. We haven't had her in a while. And people will level up in this point to the point where we'll still be bringing our other friends. Like, it's not like if I don't bring these ones now, I'll never bring them because they'll, like, fall out of level or whatever. The reason I'm not bringing them is because they're over-leveled for this party. So once these people level up a few times, then we'll be able to swap these ones back in. I have a much too large active party, but I find way too many of these characters cool to leave too many of them behind. Oh, Oscar, why do you not have a vulnerary? What the hell? Or Marcia. Why do you guys... What the heck? And you won't be needing an elixir. I'll give you a slightly used vulnerary because you're not going to use that many, I don't think. And I'll give these people vulneraries who I straight forgot to give vulneraries because that was a stupid thing to forget. Can't wait till we find someone selling javelins. I'm going to, like, buy, like, 50. Really are in need of those. Oh, you could use another sword, probably. Since you're super strong now, the steel sword won't weigh you down any, so bring one. Too bad no javelins for you. That'll put a damper on things for a little bit. But I gave you all this other cool stuff, so I guess that's why. Wait, we don't have another javelin, do we? No. Right, so I'm thinking it's going to be a route with a bunch of reinforcements coming in the middle, so this will be an exciting mission to do next time, won't it? Yep, victory route enemy, defeat Ike dies. Oh, it'll be the first time to have Ike go as, why the hell do you have that equipped, good sir? Equip the steel sword. Ike is the lord, and oh my god, so much exciting stuff happening. I mean, it really does feel like we have a real pivotal story point, so it makes sense that they gave us a bunch of new people and gave a new title to Ike. I understand that all these new reinforcements would be, like, insanely helpful if I had been not keeping everyone alive and if I let a few people die, because then we'd be able to fill the party out a whole bunch, but god, they're way too many. Oh, wait, shoot, should I bring Soth for this? Do we have chest keys? We do have a few. Sure, I'll just give one to Ike. How many chests are there? Just the two, I think, so just the one will do it. Oh man, there's one with bolting here. I should be wary of that next time. Whoa! Kayaki. Tornado. High-level wind magic. It is difficult to master, but it bears much destructive strength. Gorsh. They look like they'd be a tough one, don't they? But they... doesn't appear that they are the commander, because we'd have been told of that, right? Oh no, it does say that. It fully says that. Oh gosh. Yeah, big uptick in levels now that we're actually invading Dan. Very well. We'll be advancing next time. Oh, this looks like it's going to be a fun mission now with all our new gear. Can't wait for everyone to start classing up. This is going to be so dope. Everyone's stats are going to just, like, soar through the roof in a minute. Very good, and it feels like the world is starting to heal. It felt like it was in a state of disarray at the beginning, and now it feels like, oh, they're already here. I didn't realize that. We should probably start with a defensive stance, shouldn't we? Just hide in this corner over here. Very well, that's going to be that for now, so thank you very much for coming around to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance once again. Can't wait to see you in the next one. Admiral's going to be out of here now. Peace! So they were like, let's jack up all the enemies so that they feel the need to grind a bunch of math so we can get them to where we want them to be for the end. Oh man, there's just nothing to do when it's in the middle of that attack. Oh, Dezel's got a mystic. I'm gonna have him do that. Here we go. I had to die for it, but... Oh my god, it's gonna do like 10 damage. I guess I'll just play as Dezel for a minute here. Oh, bad idea, bad.